好犀利啊
！Sensational.
Still watermelons?
Ra để nó còn thích nha.
Hey Ray, collision, 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 collision. Hope you're enjoying your Friday evening.
Yo, what up? I think I have my microphone over here. There we go. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yo. You guys know I got to hit y'all with that yo, right? It's been a while. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome to another great episode of the Activate LA radio show. I have to do this manually right here. All right. Okay, here we go. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another great episode of the Activate LA radio show. Hope you guys are having a good evening. Hope you guys are having a good day, good night. I gotta say this, man. So I noticed, and I told you guys I got braces and stuff. So if you guys see me doing little gestures of like, it's because I'm not used to having these braces, and I was looking at myself in the camera as I was getting things ready. Not the camera, but the monitor right here, and I was just looking weird. I'm all like, so if I'm doing that, man, please excuse me, pardon me. Big shout out to Lupe. Lupe, how you doing tonight, man? How are you doing? Is it raining? Is it raining outside?
Folded hands, light skin tone, 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 cloud with rain, cloud with rain.
Is it raining outside right now? Is that what's going on right now? All right. I need to make sure I put music on this side on the next one for the next one. So we're gonna start it up, man. If you guys are not following us on TikTok, do me a favor, head on over to TikTok and follow us there. I'll put the music down right here. This thing's on 0 and this like. All right. This thing was loud.
To beaming face with smiling eyes.
Oh man, and I'm not used to the rain right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, also too, like this change of weather time really, really sucks because it's like 4:30 and it's already dark, right? It's like super dark, and I'm just like, no, this can't be. You can't really do anything, you know. You come back home. Let me see. I'm trying to cool funk this and that. No mentioned. All right. So I got the phone lines open. So if you guys want to call in and talk about, we're gonna cover the case of Nancy Ng, and there's a lot of things going on. I've been uploading videos. I haven't been able to live stream. I was doing some editing, and I've been busy, man, on TikTok promoting, man, trying to get new fan bam over here into the YouTube internet streets. And
follow us on Instagram and stay connected at Activate Teleradio.
Let me see. Cause all right, that's one thing I don't like about TikTok. It let me see. Give me a second, guys. It's just wild, you know. The volume, you cannot control it. But I've been following, as you guys know, man, this case of Nancy Ng, and a lot of people are asking me, like, oh, well, not a lot of people, not the people from that follow the show or support the show. Is just random people they know to comment, and they're like, oh, you know, there's better things to cover and this and that. But this is the thing, I am too invested in the case as when it comes to investigating, and it comes to reporting. I am too much into the case, so I cannot just let go of the case and be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna walk away and you know, woo. Because you know what I mean? Like, I already spent a lot of time getting information, getting the videos and all. So we're going to cover the case. We're going to talk about it. And we have a lot of new fan bam. You have a lot of new phone right here. Okay, new people following us. Do me a huge favor, though. Do me a huge favor, and follow us on TikTok because I'm still, of course, my main platform is YouTube, but we are gonna be uploading a lot of videos there. I think mostly first there. Let me get the reason why of it is because like let me see, people respond more quick, but would call, but I have a bad cough. Oh, no worries. Hope you get better though. So this is our TikTok right there. Follow it. If you don't have an account, get an account. Get an account. That way you can see all the videos, because there's a lot of also too. The thing about TikTok that is that you can upload their videos that you cannot upload to YouTube. So it's a good way to for you guys to see the full videos, you know. So when I go live, I live stream and all that, and I tell you guys, oh, I cannot show you guys the video here, but you can go to TikTok. You guys already have the TikTok. All right, let me see. So yeah, Lupe, I'm not used to this cold weather. I'm not. The rain is starting. The rain is starting, and oh well, we got to deal with it. There's people out there though. There's people out there that do like the rain. So all right, but right away, let's jump into the case right here. Let me put the music down, and because there's been a lot of things going on. If you guys are not familiar with the case of Nancy Ng, um, I'm gonna give you guys a little insight and details on the case. Also, too, if you're new to our show, I want to welcome you to our show. We are Activate LA. We are a podcast live stream show that we live stream from Los Angeles, California. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you like these type of videos or topics, and but let me see. Let me bring it back over here. All right. So okay, let me bring it back over here. I'll read off of this. And it says Miss Nancy Ng, a 29-year-old from California, was at a yoga retreat last month. That's the month of October, around the Lake Atitlán, Guatemala. On 19th October, she vanished while taking part in a kayak trip with others from the retreat. In the days and weeks that followed, Ms. Ng family and the private search teams they hired to try to find the missing woman became increasingly frustrated as key witnesses reportedly fell silent, with some even rumored to have skipped the country without telling authorities. So this whole thing, man, the case is, man, it's wild, it's crazy, confusing, but so Nancy Ng from Monterey, California, she traveled down to Guatemala at Lake Atitlán on the 14th, and she went with a group for a retreat. She been to this retreat the previous year, which was last year. So she went back, and she went, she left down there, and then the family received, for what we know, a weird, awkward call, and they told that they couldn't find Nancy, and then that she was drowned. Um, I'm paraphrasing here because the story keeps on changing, but the family, right away started trying to get informed. So there's a big confusion because some people were saying that the people flew, that there was no witnesses, and now for what we're finding is that actually they even said that the people didn't even pay for the kayaks, which later on they said they didn't pay for it, but in person, but they already paid for it. So it's wild. So, but people are saying too that that lake is very dangerous. It's very dangerous. So they don't know how and why they were not wearing a vest. So, but at the same time, we know some American people when they travel to some countries, some of y'all be thinking that is gonna happen to me, right? And you know you can trust whatever you want, but when it comes to nature, you gotta be careful. So finally, a woman who is believed to be the last person to see Miss Ng before she disappeared has spoken out publicly through her attorney. So the witness, the person, the female that was with Nancy in the kayak, the two of them, because according to the story, the whole group, it was 10 people, and only 8 went back, and then them two stayed with. When I say them two, is I'm referring to the witness and Nancy, and everybody went back. So finally, the witness spoke, and it's kind of confusing, man. This attorney and whatever, he tells the story, and you're listening to the story. And for that, I am not gonna read the story. I'm gonna play actually the video. But this guy just okay. So it says attorney speaks. Let me see. Um, he gets so confusing. So we're gonna break this down, and if you want to see the full video, you can watch it on our um YouTube channel. This is actually from our YouTube channel, so you can watch it there. And boom. So let's listen to it. Let's watch it, and you tell me what you think.
In the other kayak and tried to get back to her. She kept one leg in her kayak and one leg in the other kayak and tried to get back to her and got close to her. And then apparently she lost the kayak again, and she turned around to go back to get the kayak again. And when she turned back around, Miss Ng was gone.
But spoke exclusively with a woman's attorney, has reaction from Nancy's family.
That was weird. He's one leg of this, one leg of that. But that was just the intro of the video. Let's watch the whole thing.
With a woman's attorney, has reaction from Nancy's family.
To say that my client hasn't done all she can is just not true.
The attorney for Christina Blazek is sharing her account of what happened to Nancy Ng while out kayaking.
She tried to tell her not to swim because it was rough out there and there was a good current.
This video is the last known one of Ng as she headed out on Lake Atitlán in Guatemala on October 19th. The 29-year-old was on a yoga retreat when she disappeared. Blazek, a San Bernardino County public defender, was also on the lake. Through her attorney, she says despite her warning, Ng went for a swim, in the process pushing her kayak away into the water, which Blazek then tried to retrieve.
She kept one leg in her kayak and one leg in the other kayak and tried to get back to her and got close to her. And then apparently she lost the kayak again, and she turned around to go back to get the kayak again. And when she turned back around, Miss Ng was gone.
For Ng's family,
when she turned back around,
yo, what's up, little Danny? This thing is so confusing. So the lawyer attorney saying that, well, we'll hear from his words. Like, he threw a leg, she threw a leg, threw it back, and this is just.
She kept one leg in her kayak and
to retrieve,
she kept,
which Blazek then tried to retrieve, pushing her kayak away into the water. Through her attorney, she says despite her warning, Ng went for a swim, in the process pushing her kayak away into the water, which Blazek then tried to retrieve.
She kept one leg in her kayak and one leg in the other kayak and tried to get back to her and got close to her, tried to.
So I'm gonna break this down, okay? Because homeboy saying she could get one leg over here, she got one leg over there. So, with the attorney here saying that, Blazek, which is the witness, asked Nancy, because Nancy wanted to swim, right? So Nancy went and jumped into the water. and she, to swim, and then Blasik, which is the witness, we'll call it just Blasik, the witness, right? Try to grab the kayak with one leg, so she threw one leg on the kayak, and the other one was in her kayak. So one leg was on Nancy's kayak, and the other leg was on the witness's kayak. This is very confusing, right?
The water, which Blasik then tried to retrieve.
She kept one leg in her kayak and one leg in the other kayak and tried to get back to her.
Why but
and
why
got
wait
close to
almost
her.
4 weeks to say anything? You
Exactly.
can help.
And man, so I'm gonna make an episode out of this. Let's start it up. Let's start it up. So, okay, because a lot of people out there are saying, okay, yo, listen to this, man. I know you guys are watching live, but some people are saying, like, how convenient. Now, disclaimer, we're doing this podcast. We're not professionals. This podcast, we are just doing a reaction into the topic subject matter. So it don't matter. We are professionals. We are just doing this for educational purposes. Disclaimer. Okay, but this is allegedly, what people are saying, what we hear in the internet streets about the witness putting her leg into Nancy's kayak. And this is what they're saying, like, hear me out, yo, hear me out. Is the witness like throwing her leg in there? How convenient, right? So now easily the story goes, she threw her leg in there. So now it means that if they get the kayak, and when I say the kayak, I'm speaking about the kayak that Nancy Ng was. So now by the lawyer attorney saying that the witness threw her leg and tried to put it with her leg, automatically that puts the witness's DNA in Nancy's kayak. Do you guys 2+2? Do you guys know where I'm going to with this? Not me, but this is what people are saying, right? This is what people are saying now, because the attorney is giving a story. So the story says that the witness said that Nancy jumped into the water, and the witness tried to get the Nancy's kayak by throwing one of her legs inside Nancy's kayak and try to pull it towards her. So are we planting DNA here? What is going on? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know. Call in 424-777-2423. The phone line, the hotline's open. Do me a favor, chat fam. I think somebody called back again. I'm gonna make sure the volume is up. Let me make sure we are okay. Am I are we connected? Connected. Okay, cool. So you guys can call in at 424-777-2423. Man, let me know. Man, you guys are dope, man. You guys come out with some things. So I didn't even think about it. I'm over here confused by him saying, missing. That's the thing that, okay, so the lawyer's doing the right thing, I guess, politically correct. He's calling Nancy missing as the person, right, that's missing. So I was confused at first. Then I was putting the little subtitles there. Missing. He was saying missing. So what do you think? Is this a plan to plant the DNA there? So in case they investigate and they find the witness's DNA in there, automatically, yo, what up, Ed Garcia? How you doing? So automatically the DNA of the witness is there. What is going on here? What is going on? Let's
then
keep on
tried
listening.
to retrieve.
One leg in her kayak and one leg in the other kayak and tried to get back to her and got close to her. And then apparently she lost the kayak again, and she turned around to go back to get the kayak again.
She lost the kayak. So when he says she's talking about Nancy,
Back to get the kayak again, and when she turned back around, missing was gone.
For Ng's family, it's the
so she's throwing the leg. You know, one leg she's one leg inside, the other leg she's throwing the leg. Why are you throwing the leg when you have the paddle? Do I have let me see. Why are you throwing the leg when you have a paddle? Right? So here's the witness, you know what I mean? Like trying to throw a leg. She's inside the kayak. And then with the other leg, she's like, no, she's more like this, right? Because she got the paddle. And, right? Make it make sense.
And when she turned back around, missing was gone.
For Ng's family, it's the first time they say they've heard Blazek's account after several attempts to reach her.
If it is like she says and it's an accident, I don't understand how she could choose to leave my family in the dark for almost 4 weeks and not just say that from the start.
As for rumors that Blazek fled Guatemala without speaking to authorities, her attorney and Ng's family both agree that's not what happened.
She went.
That's another thing right here. There was the big story. All the news were saying that they fled. You know, the yoga people, the yoga dude, and everybody. They just left and they didn't pay. They didn't report it. Now they're changing the story, man. It's a lot of things that I think about, you know, conclusions and fucking theories that I think about, but at the same time I haven't said because there's a lot of conspiracy saying that the people that left, they left scared and they didn't want to deal with it. One thing that I can say and I can see, I'm not gonna say understand, but at the same time, you know, all of them left right away, right? So people saying like they were scared and they did not want to deal with the government down there in Guatemala. So they were like, "Hey, man, we're gonna bounce." You know what I mean? Like we'll deal with it in America. But I don't even think that's the thing or the deal because they're not even trying to deal with it. Nobody's stepping forward and speaking on it. I mean, these two key witnesses finally are talking, which is the person that was last with Nancy, and then the yoga instructor now is coming forward. So, but they're not really coming forward as in as they're coming forward is more of like the attorney is uh, speaking through, you know, for them. So that also too, like it kind of it's weird, you know, it's weird, like, you know, why aren't you just coming forward and just till now?
She went and was told she needed to go talk to the police, and she went and gave a full statement to Guatemalan police.
I hope she could understand that we have no account of what happened because she's the only person that saw what happened and it wasn't included in the report.
Blazek's attorney says his client has since spoken to the FBI after learning Guatemalan officials wanted to speak to her again. Ng's family says some of the people on the retreat have also reached out, but they are still hoping to hear directly from Blazek about what happened on the lake.
And we're not.
So there's some people actually from the retreat that are now reaching out, but the family wants actually to hear directly from the key witness that was next with the kayak, you know, that was with Nancy. Now, people are saying, like, oh, they did not know each other. You know, they met each other there. Let's not forget that Nancy went back there because she went the previous year and she was, familiar with most of the people. I'm assuming that actually all the people that were there the previous year. So that's when Nancy and everybody, the family, was saying that she was going back with the same people that went the previous year. So this one kid, sorry. Yeah, so let's keep on.
People on the retreat have also reached out, but they are still hoping to hear directly from Blazek about what happened on the lake.
And we're not blaming anybody or accusing anybody of anything. All we want is just, we want answers and we want to bring Nancy home.
If you don't know how to make chords, this is it.
All right. Yeah. So, man, there's a lot of videos out there. If you guys would like to help the family, share this story, share this video. The sister was saying, the family was saying that they don't want the story just to die out. I'm covering it. A lot of people are saying, hey man, like, why you're so dedicated to the story and this and that. I'll be honest, I'm too one, I want to help.
Where the body?
Where the body? Hey, what's up? Well, yeah, people, they're still looking for it. But shout out to Mr. Happy. Right now that Mr. Happy mentioned that, I have to say this. Yeah, where's the body? And a lot of people are gonna say, like, well, Ray, obviously they can't find it, right? But this is the thing. And this is a comment that somebody left on the TikTok, and we're gonna go through the comments right now. Is after a while, the body floats, right? It comes back up. It's supposed to float and come back up. So that's the other thing that people are saying, like, what is going on? So just like Mr. Happy said right now, yeah, where's the body? Where is the body? There's a lot of stories, man, that people say, like, oh, this happened, the current. I mean, you go to another country, it doesn't even have to be another country, anywhere you go. If and it seems dangerous, don't jeopardize it, man. I don't understand how, and always, American people, we go to other countries and we feel like Superman, Superwoman. We feel like, oh, nothing's going to happen to us. Yo, what's up, Thunder Loco? How you doing? And we tend to do stupid shit, and you got to stop that, man. We got to stop that. We got to be responsible, and be aware of what's going on. Let me play the other video, but I want to ask you guys for a huge favor. Head on over to TikTok. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers, and it's not about like, oh, like look at me, I'm cool. I want to start live streaming over there so I can bring more Fam Bam to YouTube. YouTube is my thing. That's my main platform. But at the same time, I do understand that other platforms like TikTok, is a good way to reach other people. But let's go into this video right here, this TikTok, and this is our TikTok, Activate LA. So we need a little bit more. We need about like a 700 800 subscribers, followers, however you call it, so we can live stream over there. Here we go. So we put this video together
to save Nancy's life.
She went to the police station.
He says his client did everything she could to save Nancy's life.
She went to the police station. She gave a full statement.
It's heartless. It doesn't seem ethical. It doesn't seem human to withhold information from what she seems to be claiming is an accident.
The man who organized the yoga retreat is also speaking out. Eddie Ramada was on
anger from the family of the American woman who died kayaking during a yoga retreat in Guatemala. They say they've gotten little information and are desperate to speak with those on the retreat. And now two of them are breaking their silence.
The last person to see missing California tourist Nancy Ng alive is finally speaking out. Christina Blazek was on another kayak during the yoga retreat in Guatemala when Nancy apparently drowned. Now Blazek, a public defender, is breaking her silence through her attorney, Christopher Gardner.
What happened to Nancy Ng?
Miss Ng wanted to go a little bit further out into the lake.
He says Nancy wanted to go for a swim.
My client told her, you know, I'm not really comfortable with that. She wasn't going to get in, and she recommended that Miss Ng did not get in. But she said she really wanted to, and she got in.
Gardner says when his client turned her back, Nancy Ng had disappeared underwater. She wasn't wearing a life jacket.
Did Christina scream for help? Did she try to get assistance?
She screamed for Miss Ng. She was trying to find her. It was black under there. It was dark. She recognized fairly quickly
weird,
that
man. So
Miss
strange.
Ng was not here. She's not coming back. I mean, she needed to get in and get help.
He says his client did everything she could to save Nancy's life.
She got into shore as quickly as she could, and she told people
Thunder Loco, you never know.
She's out there, and she went underwater out there. She went to the police station. She gave a full statement.
But Nancy's sister Nikki says in the 4 weeks since the tragedy, she has yet to hear a word from Blazek.
It's heartless. It doesn't seem ethical. It doesn't seem human to withhold information from what she seems to be claiming is an accident.
The man who organized the yoga retreat
right
is also speaking out. Eddie Ramada was on a kayak that day. He tells Inside Edition, I have been in clear communication with Nancy's family and the authorities in Guatemala since the very beginning. He says he also spoke to the FBI. Today, he claims he was fired because his yoga studio says the story has gotten too hot.
I'm gonna put it out there, man. Eddie Ramada, man. I'm gonna open the platform, you know, to you if you would like to come out and talk about your side of the story. Email us at infoactivatela@gmail.com. That's infoactivatela@gmail.com. You can we would like to know what exactly happened, man. Tell us your side of the story. You know, at the same time, maybe something happened, things popped off over there, and you guys were afraid. There's a lot of theories, right? There's a lot of theories. And just like Thunder Loco said, okay, you know, maybe it was a certain cold. It was certain people. You know, maybe you guys got scared. Something happened. You guys seen something, and you guys just took off, left, and felt more secure coming over here and talking to the authorities over here. But the family does deserve, the truth, the real story. So, just let us know. You can use our platform, and I want to talk to you and see what really, really happened.
It bothers me that they can move on without giving my family any closure.
Nancy Ng's kayak was recovered, but her body has not been found.
There we go. Once again, y'all, if you guys are not following us on TikTok, I'm gonna post a link. Follow us over there. I'm gonna be uploading a lot of videos there. That are gonna there, and also to our Instagram, but mainly, let me see. Let me put it over here. Where's this is our TikTok. Research the yoga instructor. You know what? That's a good idea. Fan Bam in the chat. Can you guys do me a favor, man? I don't know. Like, I want to test the phone line. Can you guys call in right now? Can you guys that's 424-777-2423. I know you guys are probably shy. You guys don't have to talk a lot. Just I need somebody to call in and be like, hey man, I'm helping you test the they say women float better. Maybe because they're lighter. So do me a favor, y'all. Call in 424-777-2423. There we go. Okay, so I want to test the phone line, the hotline. Because people wanted to call in. So, but I know previously I was dropping calls. I haven't put up the hotline. No, because they're just, I stay away. Hijo de la. It's a serious matter, Mr. Happy. Hey, but things happen now con las operaciones and all that. Hey, but do me a favor, y'all. Call in 424-777-2423. Okay, accept, activate LA. Welcome to the show. Okay, hold. Yeah, do me a hello again. Hello. Yeah, I think. Okay, hold on. Oh man, this thing. Okay, hold on. Let me. Yeah, this. Thank you for calling. Give me a second. Don't hang up because I want to make sure I get this. Um, this hotline thing. So, what do you think about the whole case? Is it a yeah, I agree. So they found the kayak, but and everything, but I understand the waters, like what I mean, like the current is strong and everything, but like you said, the body will float eventually. Yo, did I lose the call? Yo. Oh man, it finally connected. We can't hear the call. Call back again because I think it connected. I think it did connect. I heard it in my Toro Loco, happy you're saying tortas might be never brown. Call dropped. Was that you, Lil Danny, that called? Shout out to Lil Danny, man. Oh no, got the wrong one. Call back again. I haven't used the hotline in a while, so I'm trying to like set this up where like once a month I'm gonna open the hotlines. I'm gonna be able to have you guys call in and everything. But for that, I need to test the system call drop. So call in 424-777-2423. It's right here. No, it's right here, right? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, the whole lawyer thing, man. He sounds fishy. And we see, and that whole part that he's saying that the witness was throwing the leg. I mean, let's be honest. I'm here in this chair, right? Let me put the micro. I'm here in this chair, and I'm trying to like figure out that I'm trying to throw my leg and pull the kayak or something. No, it's not. It's not happening, dude. If I do that, if I'm wiggly over here, if I do that with a kayak, I'm falling down. You know what I mean? So everything's weird. I know people are saying, "Oh, the yoga instructor is got fired and everything," but at the same time, man, like homeboy needed to tap in and talk to authorities right away. And that's the thing. One thing that another YouTuber was saying that is like, okay, they're like all yoga, namaste, and everything, but they leave. They're leaving her. I don't want to say to. You guys know that I use delete. To not say the word. Because of YouTube, but leave homegirl, leave Nancy to delete, but they're preaching namaste. That's the thing that a lot of people in the internet world are saying is like that they're fake. I think that the hotline's kind of not working. It says connected though. Let me see. Let me try it. Let me see. Or you guys can call in right now. Hotline. Okay. He did the homie. Okay, here we go. don't think. I mean, I can hear. All right. I'll wait for somebody to call in. Just if you guys, I know you guys are shy and everything. Just call in and be like, "Hey, man, I'm shy. I'm just helping you out with the little test for the phone." But that will help a lot. That will help a lot. There we go. So that's it. I'm gonna jump into the next case. This is a case that I'm way behind, and I've been wanting to talk about. And this hits also to close home because this is actually here in the LA. Well, it's not LA, it's Cali, but it's next neighboring. This is in Orange County, and this is a case of a young woman, man. That what is going on with these guys out there, man? What's up, man? What is going on with you, man? With y'all, man? California woman beaten to death while fighting for her life behind a movie theater. And shout out to everybody that's been sending me cases. There's other cases that I'm gonna cover, and but today this is from a young woman. Actually, I think she got off of work, and man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Before I jump into that, let me bring out this. Last time I tried to drink liquid death, but previously before I got the braces, then I found out I couldn't drink this. Now I can do it, but I got ginger beer, which is not beer. It's just ginger, and it's supposed to be is non-alcoholic. You can mix it with a drink or something. But I'm gonna mix it today with a liquid death. So let's see how it tastes. Before I do all this, got the ice right here. That is sad too. All right, so I got the ginger. And the liquid death. Let's see how it tastes. Wow, this is good. Wow. I don't know why it made me sneeze, but it is good though. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Okay. As guys know, I'm on an alcohol-free mission, and I got about 13 days. So I've been trying to find like alcohol, not alcohol. I've been trying to find alternative drinks for alcohol. So I think this is one. Salud, Mr. Happy. Whoa. So liquid death is not alcohol. You know what I mean? Like for the people that have been following my journey, and also to this one actually I found it at Ross. It's like a 6 pack. I think it was like a 6 pack ginger beer, but it's not. It's non-alcoholic. And I was like, I think I can like find something I can mix it with to kind of trick the mind and make it feel like it's a mixed drink. But I think I found the perfect non-alcoholic drink for the live stream. Mixed drink. Ooh, this is good. This is good. All right, that's good. Let's jump into the next case. Happy Friday to everybody, man. Happy Friday. All right. So California woman beaten to delete while fighting for her life. And we got to raise awareness, man.
There's been arrest in the savage killing of a woman in Orange County, California, whose dead body was found in an alleyway. We bring on retired CIA and FBI agent Tracy Walder to discuss the investigation.
I thought that was the retired dude, but no, this is actually the guy. I guess the suspect now.
And potential motive. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. There has been an arrest in connection with a killing out in Orange County, California that absolutely shook this community.
For the people watching this, like, I know it's like super get the kava. I got to try that. I got to try it. But I've been seeing some side effects about the kava though. So what was raising like a lot of people concerned is just that they found it, the body of her, her body, and actually she worked around one of the businesses. I think it was like behind one of the businesses that she frequented.
This community, 26-year-old Dino Rojas Moreno was arrested of murder of 27-year-old Tatum Goodwin. Her body was found dead in an alleyway between an old movie theater and a restaurant called Carmelita's. This is actually where Tatum worked as an assistant manager. Police said that it was a construction worker that found her body. Friends told...
That's crazy, man. That's one of the things, like, I'll be afraid of to find, you know what I mean? Like, you're working in the middle of your work, regular job, and then you find a body that, man...
Told local news outlets in Southern California that after work on Saturday, Goodwin went to nearby Hennessy's Tavern and then later to Marine Bar for drinks after her shift. The tavern actually posted a tribute and plea for information on their Instagram page before Moreno's arrest. Reports are that there was trauma to Goodwin's body that was consistent with a homicide and that she was badly beat.
One program that I rely on.
What a goddamn coward, man. Doesn't make sense, man. Why would you do that? Why? Let me bring this back.
And that she was badly beat. Right now, there's no connection between Moreno and Tatum that's been identified by law enforcement or even where he is from. But I do want to talk a little bit more about this. So let me begin right now.
So that's the thing that I was asking myself, like, what's the relationship? How did they meet? Did they meet? Were they going out? Yeah, he looks like a weirdo, like, for real.
CIA and FBI agent, national security contributor at News Nation, and author of The Unexpected Spy.
Oh, that's Tracy Walder. She's a ex-CIA, ex-FBI. She's actually in charge of Nancy Ng's actually case too.
Walder, Tracy, so good to have you here. Thanks for coming back here on Sidebar.
Thank you for having me, Jesse. I appreciate it.
Now, first, my understanding is you grew up in the OC. You know this area.
Oh, she Orange County girl?
Yes, so I'm from the next city over, which is called Irvine. This area is, as you mentioned, is very close-knit, particularly around this boulevard or this block. The restaurant she worked at was basically four
I think I've been to the
businesses down from this bar. I grew up going to this bar back in my college days. Look, no place is obviously completely safe or foolproof, from murder. But this type of crime typically doesn't happen there. You're mostly seeing kind of felonious burglaries, those kinds of things. Not
in that area. Maybe Irvine area, but not this area. Okay.
Murder.
And is that because the community, or is it B, for people who don't know the geography, it would have been very hard to commit an open murder like this in that area?
He said geography. I guess like a white folks area. It's true. It would be hard.
It would have been very hard to commit an open community, or is it B,
kind of felonious burglaries, those kinds of things, not murder?
And is that because the community?
Lupe said, I probably liked her and she didn't care for him. So he nutty buddy. Yeah, I think honestly, Lupe, I think that's what it was. Maybe homegirl was like, nah, I'm cool, you're not my type, and it happens, guys out there, man. If a lady tells you like you're not their type, you're just not their type, man. It's just like maybe this other girl might not be your type. You gotta understand. The world doesn't end right there. And this guy, honestly had no game.
B, or is it B, for people who don't know the geography, it would have been very hard to commit an open murder like this in that area.
So basically, this is really close to PCH, or Pacific Coast Highway. It's right off of that. There's really just like one main road kind of in and out. It's not remote by any stretch. It's just an area that I feel like you would have to know. This isn't an area that you would necessarily go prowling, right, for someone. And I think that's probably what is upsetting this community the most.
That's a good question, man. Yo, Mr. Happy, bro, like I like your questions, man. I like your inputs that you've been doing through the whole live stream. They, so far that I've known, they haven't mentioned anything that has to do related of them being related or anything. I've been hearing about the case, and this is the first video that I'm actually like fully watching. Hopefully, we'll see if there was any relationship between them or this guy. Because they had to know each other. It's not like, okay, this guy just acts up like that and it just happens, right?
Most is that they may feel that it could have been one of them. I don't know if that's true or not, but this is not an area that is heavily trafficked. It's an area that is heavily trafficked by locals.
And I can tell you that when law enforcement made this arrest, they came out and said there's no more danger to the community, that this was an isolated incident. I'll get to that in a minute. I just want to understand a little bit more about the geography. The fact that she was killed and her body was in this alley, and it was discovered by a construction worker. It just feels like such a blatant open crime in an urban
how
area.
How did they know it was him, though?
Hey producers, if you want the best plugin for building and finishing tracks, then you need to check out Arcade from Output.
I think, like I said, like this is the first time I'm watching this video, but we're missing a lot of stuff. Like, how did they catch him, or how did they come about that this was the guy, right?
There before. I can't understand how it would have been committed without some sort of eyewitness or some sort of surveillance footage. And, he was apprehended relatively quickly. It just feels like if you were to do this.
What do you think, Mr. Happy? Like, yeah, they talked about everything that's been happening, but how did they get this guy? How did they identify this guy?
It feels so blatant and in the open.
I think that the reason they probably caught him so quickly, my gut says that there was surveillance footage. That theater around where her body was found has been under construction for a while, but I do know that there are cameras back there, and I think that's part of how he was caught so quickly, which is obviously a good thing.
They don't know.
Now, as you mentioned, yes, it's a populated area, so would people be hearing screams and those kinds of things? Perhaps. It's hard to say. Where this is not necessarily in the middle of like a residential neighborhood. You do have a restaurant. You do have a couple bars around there. And so my guess is, sadly, I'm not sure that people were necessarily cognizant or paying attention to what was going on. But yes, I literally this summer dropped my daughter off across the street. There's a gas station.
That's heavy $, heavy $, heavy $ area. Follow us on Instagram and stay connected.
She probably got tipsy and this dummy. So he got raped her. She fought back. So he beat her. Yeah, that probably happened. This video, they're not telling us. They're not telling us. What happened. But there's some coward shit right here. Oh damn.
It's the Hostinger Black Friday sale.
Oh no, okay, this is the video. Man. Yeah, it's the same video. It is crazy, man. It is crazy. It is crazy. There's a lot of dudes out there, man, with no game. And I am no blue pill, red pill, whatever. black pill guru out there, but I am an experienced, dude, this experienced guy. I've been in the game in the past. I'm not in the game right now, but life just does not end.
At Lildenham, they work together.
They work together. Lil Danny, they work together. I'm not no expert. I'm not no pickup artist and everything, but I learned part of the game. You learn basics. I know when I say game and people say game, a lot of people say, "Oh, this guy's a player. Oh, this guy thinks he's a player." This and that. Game is just common sense. It's just common knowledge. You know what I mean? That it is within the dating. Ray, but you said game. You said game. It's not a game. I'm just saying, like, every game. When it comes to a game, it has rules and all that. Relationships, they all have rules. Basic rule is if somebody likes you, they're gonna show you. They're gonna let you know. But there's people out there that they don't have no game, they don't have no knowledge when it comes to dating. They don't have no knowledge the way to approach. And they're not used to rejection. And this guy probably was one of his first times, approaching somebody, or finally, probably he been wanting to approach her, and he se armó de ganas, and he went aggressive, try to like pull her and kiss her and everything. She was like, "Hey man, what the fuck you doing?" And try to take advantage of her, and then just fucking, you know what I mean? She was like, "Hell no!" And then next thing you know, this guy couldn't accept it and went crazy on her, and but man, you need to teach. You guys need to teach these younger generations the game, man. Teach these young men not only like, "Hey man, this is how you approach a female." Not only like, "Hey man, you don't you pay this much on a date." And, "Hey man, like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, she gotta, this and that." Teach them how to take rejection. You know what I mean? Like how to, if a female rejects you, just walk away. Teach them the basics, man. I think a lot of these cats don't get taught that. They don't know about how to take rejection. And this dude looks obviously like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even have to explain it, but this guy just looks gameless. And it's sad. Jeez, man. If a female rejects you, it's not over. It just, nothing's wrong with you. It just means she's not into you. You're not her type. Just like certain girls are not your type, that's the same with women. So you got to take a L. You got to learn how to take an L. I'm going to go to the comment section and I'll bounce because I got work tomorrow morning. Okay, we got the hotline cracking. Activated late. Welcome to the hotline. How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up?
What's
Can
up?
you
What's
hear
up?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you finally.
I could barely hear myself on the
phone.
telly. Oh yeah, there it is.
There you go. Yeah. So, what do you think about this whole situation, man?
Yeah, well, that's pretty much my same conclusion that this guy, he probably was out there partying and saw her all tipsy, and he thought he could get away with it, and she fought back. He hit her. He probably hit her, and he hit her a little too hard. And next thing you know, she's dead.
Yeah. Hey, it's true. It's true. Probably this guy, probably like, you know what I mean? Like, was like, oh, well, couldn't take rejection and shit. And they, for what I think, probably they knew each other.
There's like have you know? I've been doing a little research, and they're saying that testosterone levels in men keeps on dropping and dropping year by year. So these new generations, they're not even dudes no more. They're like straight out like bitches. They're like women now. They act like women. They're really emotional.
Yo, hotline.
Hey, what's going on, Ray? Phil Danny.
Hey, little Danny, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. I
first of
can hear you
all,
perfectly now.
happy Friday. We lost Van Garcia, man. But happy Friday to both of you. What is your thoughts, man, on this?
Just out of the top of my head, like people are so used. This generation so used to instant gratification.
Ooh.
They don't like they don't have game. A lot of them, but I don't get what I want right away, and I'm gonna freak out. And I think a lot of social media and video games and all that kind of stuff adds up to it. And you add somebody who's already mentally unstable, and you add that on top of it, you're just asking for an explosion.
I agree. I agree with you, man. I agree with you 100%. Because like especially on the part where you say the social media, the social media makes us feel that this is a certain reality, right? Like you get over here, like I mean, I don't want to get too political, but sharing with you, like I see a lot of people protesting with the Israel, with the Palestine, and all this and that, and they're making it seem like everybody like in the U.S. is protesting. You know, what I mean, every street and everything. There's areas where they're protesting and this and that, but it's not that as what they're showing. Another example, I don't know if you've seen like they try to promote like a little monito for the president of Mexico. I don't know if you've seen
Yeah,
that.
I saw that. Yeah.
And they're saying that everybody's buying it in the streets, and that's actually like another project that I have where I'm gonna not I can't go. My money I can't afford to go to all the states in the U.S. But here in L.A., whenever like certain thing people are talking about LA, everybody in Los Angeles is doing this and that. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go live and debunk, ask the people in the streets, is this shit really happening? You know what I mean? Because they were saying that everybody in the U.S. estaban comprando el monito, the AMLO and everything. And I'm like, bro, nobody's buying that monito. We can barely even afford. Well, in my case, like fucking gas and fucking like groceries and all that. I'm like, man, I'd rather buy gas and groceries, que el monito. But they're trying to push this narrative that everybody's buying it.
Most definitely, man. But with this guy, all I gotta say is as men. I mean, I think we're about the same age. I'm 43, but
yeah,
like I don't let my wife go out to her car in the morning. She leaves early in the morning for work. I walk her. I don't care how tired I am. I get her to the car and I make sure. Same thing if you're out at a bar and you have female friends that are there. Make sure they get to where they gotta be, to their cars, to their Uber, whatever, with them, and man up, because there are crazy people. Everybody thinks it never happened to me, but you never know.
You have to, and you're doing it the right way, man. The right way, because I have my lady, and before I'm sharing something. I don't like to share my personal stuff, but I'll share this with you guys. My lady, when we started going out, I would tell her don't. She had this little. She was more from like the west side, of LA, Santa Monica area and all that, and I'm more from the south side of LA, and we know what's up, man. First, number one rule: you don't leave when you leave your car. You don't leave anything que esté visible. You know what I mean? Like for people to break your windows. And she had the habit of leaving the purse. And I was like, hey, put your purse in the back seat. If you're not gonna take it with you. Oh no. You're too the traumatized or the ghetto. Listen. I said, look. It's not about the ghetto. It's not about traumatized. It's not about this. It's about common sense. Common sense means shit can happen anytime. Common sense is is not everything's not a beautiful movie. You know what I mean? Like, so she had to go through the whole experience where people stole the battery of her car, and all that. 'Cause she was new back then, to LA. And now, man, she's the first one to say, "Hey, don't forget to put your your this and that. If I have anything that looks kind of valuable, throw it in the trunk or put it in the back, or don't put anything that looks like valuable, like visible." So that's the same thing.
Definitely, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're in Beverly Hills. It doesn't matter if you're in the hood or wherever. I mean, the way things are now, you can get jacked anytime, anywhere, any place. Don't matter where you're at.
Yeah. Hey, this goes to the next topic that I'm going to talk about. Did you see it was a success story about this father that got home, and he was being followed by some people, and luckily, he had something to protect himself because he was going to get robbed, and ended up shooting the two robbers.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
But now they're coming out with they're revoking his permit. They're taking his license.
See, that's ridiculous.
Right?
I mean, that's ridiculous, and I'm very much for Second Amendment and protecting yourself. Of course, with the permit, get the right training, you're not a felon and all that stuff. But I mean,
that's
the
fucked
cops
up.
are going to show up after the fact.
That's fucked up.
Something's going down. You gotta protect yourself, protect your family.
And the reason why they're doing this is because they're saying yes, he had to protect himself, but the robber he wasn't facing him. His back was facing him. And it's like, dude, this whole shit is on video. Like, he had his wife, and kids inside the house. If he would have protected himself, what was next? What could have happened?
Yeah, you don't know. I mean, they already have the balls of using that. You don't know what they're gonna do to your wife or to your kids. So jail time or no jail time, you protect your family. End of story.
Yeah, what's gonna happen, man? Is like at the end, man, we're gonna have to stand up. We're gonna end up standing up. You know what I mean, for what's right. And there's too many soy boys out there, and I'm not trying to offend no LGBT whatever, you know what I mean. But y'all gotta recognize that this world needs men, to pretend, protect the family and all that. And I try to control myself, you know what I mean, because YouTube will fucking ban you, you know what I mean, like and all that, for things you say, but for other stuff they won't say shit, right? But there's a lot of things that do anger me.
Yeah, man.
But hey, man, thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate you, man, because I've been wanting to test this hotline, and finally, it works. I got to connect it. So now, I think once a month I got to do this where, like, I just leave it open. People can call in. We talk about whatever topics, we want to discuss and everything. And we need to push for man to push for you know what I mean, that it's okay to be manly, it's okay to be masculine, you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, and being manly doesn't mean you're an abuser or anything. It's just standing up for what's right.
They try to judge us and say, oh man, you got little dick energy, you got little this and that. And I saw a video where it's like, why females like to judge and put men down and say things like, oh, you got little dick energy. How would you feel if we tell you ladies, you got loose pussy energy?
You don't like it when you flip the script, brother.
Yeah. Don't body shame us, don't body shame people. But thank you once again, man. I'm gonna jump into this new topic, and we'll take it from there.
Cool, brother. Appreciate your show. Appreciate everything you do.
Thank you, fam bam. That was our brother right there, man.
Yep.
Thank you so much, man. Yeah. It's a lot of topics, man, that I want to discuss, but we'll close it down with this one. And this is, to me, it is very sad. And, with the respect with the ladies, I know the ladies from Activate LA, y'all know what's up, man. But, yeah, it's like they always try to shame, and I think it's the media that, tries to shame man with like, oh, misogynist, you know, oh, you got big dick energy or little dick energy and this and that. But I'm gonna run into the restroom real quick. But this is the topic right here. I'll be back. How quick? Real quick. All right, I'm back. Sorry, y'all, I've been holding this for a while. You know, I've been doing little experiments over here. I got that liquid death, alcohol free. I got this here. So once again, whew. I got 13 more days. So I don't know. I might have a little break or two with you guys. Maybe not. All right. Done the loco. Lucy. All right. Let me bring. All right. So pause. Here we go. All right. So I don't know if you guys heard about the story, the case. What we call it was called a happy. It was called a happy story. It was called a happy story because, as we know, LA is suffering and it's going through a lot of robberies. A lot of people are being followed to their house. A lot of people are being robbed outside their house. So in this case, it was a case of
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
yeah. So the robbers followed, this guy, this father, homeowner here in Los Angeles. He was getting home, and these alleged, I gotta say that word, I guess, alleged robbers followed this guy home and tried to rob him. But little did they know, this guy was equipped, had his gun. It's like, no, not today. Not today, Satan. So everybody was happy here in LA. Everybody was happy. I was happy. I was like, yes, a success story. Because a lot of people here in Los Angeles are getting robbed and everything. And shit's happening. Shit's dirty. And the cops are letting these thieves, robbers, delinquents get away with it. And they come back out of jail. So this guy fucking pulled out the gun and they ran like little cowards that they are. But after everybody celebrated, turn around, and the government authorities decide to take this parent's license away. Now I'm like, what the fuck's going on over here, right? So let's play the video. And so you guys can know a little bit more details.
A Los Angeles homeowner who got into a shootout with masked intruders at his home said his concealed carry permit was taken away. The attempted home invasion on November 4th was caught on camera. Vince Ricci had just returned home from the gym when a man with a gun hopped over a wall at the home and ran up behind him as he tried to get his keys out at the front door. The gunman grabbed his arm, but Ricci dropped a coffee cup in his hand and pulled out his gun.
Let me bring it back. There we go.
A Los Angeles homeowner who got into a shootout with masked intruders at his home said his concealed carry permit was taken away. The attempted home invasion on November 4th was caught on camera. Vince Ricci had just returned home from the gym when a man with a gun hopped over a wall at the home and ran up behind him as he tried to get his keys out at the front door. The gunman grabbed his arm, but Ricci dropped a coffee cup in his hand and pulled out his gun, surveillance video shows. The assailant and an accomplice are seen running off as Ricci fired several gunshots. Ricci's wife, young daughter, and a nanny were in the home at the time of the attack, and he called the shooter.
The wife, kids, and nanny was in there, man. He was doing the right thing. He was defending his family.
A clear case of self-defense. After successfully defending my home and my family and my 5-month-old child, California has now decided to suspend my Second Amendment, Ricci said in a video released by the National Rifle Association on Friday.
This is crazy, man.
Democratic House Leader Hakeem Jeffries announced Tuesday that House Democratic leader.
So yeah, it says Los Angeles homeowner who got into a shootout with masked intruders at the home said his concealed carry permit was taken away. So they took his permit, man. They took his permit. The tentative home invasion on November 4th was caught on camera. Vince Ricci had just returned from home from the gym, so this guy was trying to get a little workout, and I hopped over. So he came back from the gym. Okay, so when a man with the gun jumped over the wall at the home, ran up behind him and tried to get his keys out of the front door. The gunman grabbed his arm, then Ricci dropped the coffee cup in his hand and pulled out his cohete. Surveillance video shows, so you can see, man. You can see the whole video. Is this a different video? Is this the same? Let me see.
LA criminals came to my home, pointing guns at my chest. After successfully defending my home and my family.
This is the video. It says text to carry 60937 join NRA. So he made this video after the whole thing happened.
LA criminals came to my home, pointing guns at my chest. After successfully defending my home and my family, and my 5-month-old child, California is now deciding to suspend my Second Amendment. It was a quiet evening, and as I was coming home from the gym, with 2 armed men, masked, hopped over.
My bad. I had my let me see. There we go.
Over the wall, ran down on me with guns, and the most terrifying part was my wife and my 5-month-old baby were on the other side of that door. In an effort to protect my family, I drew my gun and returned gunfire. As a result of that night, the California government has temporarily suspended my ability to concealed carry. This is an attempt to make me vulnerable at a time that is critical that I maintain my ability to protect my family. They'd rather leave me out there to dry and let my family become a statistic. My situation, Junior.
What's messed up is like they're taking this guy's fucking rights, right? This guy's cuete and shit. So now it means the delinquents can come back and do some
unique because it happened at my front door, all on camera. But this happens time and time again all over the country. And others get caught on camera, and people sweep it under the rug because it doesn't behoove their political agenda. The fact is, evil will always exist, but we need our ability to defend ourselves and keep our families safe from violent people. Just a few months ago, robbers broke into my home looking for easy money. Luckily, none of us were home. Robbers broke into people, ourselves. But we need our ability to defend ourselves and keep our families safe from violent people. Defend ourselves.
I'm trying to wind this over here. I think I'm jumping into conspiracy theory now. Hold on. Bear with me.
Evil will always exist, but we need our ability to defend ourselves and keep our families safe from violent people. Just a few months ago, safe from violent people.
Now, why is he running? Kind of flipping the switch over here, right? I think it's fucked up, bro. Yeah, I think it's fucked up and all that. They shouldn't take it as permit and all. But at the same time, I'm like, is this set up though too? Because the robber, whatever, like running away, and this guy hasn't even pulled out a cuete. Work with me over here, y'all.
it doesn't behoove their political agenda. Fact is.
Okay, let's see this dude. Does it have a slow mo? Okay, boom. Okay, here we go. Playback. Let's play back 75. Look at this guy's. I'm on the way. Hold on, my bad. Here we go. A homeowner doesn't pull anything out though.
Exist, but we need our ability.
Okay, he drops the coffee. Coffee's over here. He's holding the hand.
Defend ourselves.
Okay, the guy. Okay, so he dropped the coffee. I guess he tried to throw it against the robber. And then the robber got scared with the gun.
And keep up.
No, is this fake? But you got. I mean, I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, but I like conspiracies. Is this fake? Where's the? Yo. Let me turn on the comments over here. Is this fake? Because the guy hasn't even, the homeowner hasn't even pulled out a gun, right?
Fact is, evil will always.
There we go.
You can help and support this channel by.
Thank you, robot. This robot hustles. Look. But he hasn't pulled out his gun, but the robber runs. Okay. Pulls him, kind of throws a coffee at him. Something drops. Is this fake? I'm just saying. Yeah. No, but I'm saying, like, I mean, if you're, I mean, I'm not a robber, but, you know, if I was from the streets and robbing somebody and I had a gun, it just doesn't make sense. Let me see. There we go. With the gun. Throws the coffee. I mean, if you have a gun, man, you can't protect anyone more. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Because the guy didn't even pull his gun out with the guy. The guy's running away. What do you guys think? Let me put this back to speed, regular speed. I don't know, man. Can we go normal English? Right?
They don't care about gun laws. They don't care about safety, family, and now I walk into a war zone home. But then they came back, with people. Just a few months ago, robbers broke into my home looking for easy money. Luckily, none of us were home. But then they came back. I used to walk in this house, into my beautiful house that I built for my family, and now I walk into a war zone. Criminal is someone who doesn't follow the laws. They don't care about gun laws. They don't care about safety classes. They don't care about being qualified to be able to shoot. California government thinks my story is a myth. They don't think people like me actually exist. Right here in LA, an innocent LA father was killed because District Attorney Gascon released a violent criminal back into the streets. And this is just one of the dozens of cases right here in this city. When an incident happened, there was only two things I could rely on: myself and the Second Amendment. And now that's in jeopardy. The leftist gun grabbers do not care about your safety. The NRA does. My name is Vince Ritchie. I'm an Italian-American from the Bronx, New York. And I'm a proud member of the National Rifle Association.
There you guys have it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I'm now, it came from, but anyway, so support, you know, gun laws, though. I know a lot of people are like, oh, why would you want guns? But you gotta protect yourself. You gotta protect yourself. Let me bring myself back to screen. Say what's up to everybody. What up, what up, what up? What is going on, Ryan 420? Hey, man, I'm going to go take off, though, now. It is that time. I got work tomorrow. But check out the replay. Big shout out to everybody that's tuning in live right now, man. You guys rock. Shout out to the people that are watching the replay. Man, thank you guys for watching the replay. I'm trying to get back into the Friday nights. Do the live streams. And it's not that I don't want to do them, it's that I'm like doing OT right now, and I'm trying to catch up to some bills, some stuff, and I'm trying to just set myself up and get for just for a better future. But I got the itch, though. I gotta admit, I got the itch of bringing back the podcast, interviewing people. It's not gonna happen soon, so in person, but I'm thinking about doing it on video. So if you guys have any artist that you guys want me to interview, as long as it's not like guests that are gonna charge me like $500 an interview and all that. But I'm going. So this is what I'm going for. I've been like looking back into my older episodes, and I remember wanting to interview people like new artists, because I was inspired by, maybe I can interview unknown artists, people that are not so famous right now, but they're talented. I find talented, and I can interview them, and then maybe one day when they become famous, I can have the OG interviews. So I realized two things about those early episodes and interviewing, like, artists, some artists, and I'm not going to blame it on those artists. I'm just going to blame it on the times, because it was different times for podcasts. But those interview episodes, they were great. They were great. They were fun. They're still fun, but they did not bring views. They didn't bring a lot of views the way I wish they did. But I'm gonna be honest, I had a lot of fun. Man. I had a lot of fun, and every interview I did, every episode I did with the interviews in the past, all of them, and still everything I do right now, interviews, shows, they rock. But those early episodes, they didn't bring no views, maybe 5, and they were fun. They were good. They were good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna edit some of them and upload the best parts of it, and at the same time, but I am gonna bring the for now the interviews. Maybe they're not gonna be in person, but they are gonna be via Zoom. So yeah, so if you see any artists, man, any like artists out there that they're not so known, but you like a song and you're like, man, maybe this could be the next star, send me the link. I'll reach out, and I'll try to interview them, the new talent, and we'll give them a hand. But I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna take off. Thank you guys so much, man, for always supporting. Honestly, you guys mean a lot to me. You guys could have been doing something else. You guys could have been doing something else, anything, but you guys are here. So thank you guys so much. And have fun, Ray. Then the viewers will come. Thank you. So, you know what? They're local. You're right. You're right. I think I was too serious, and thinking too much. And I forgot about the fun. So if you guys haven't seen the past episodes, man, when we had the couch and I had the other guest, go ahead and do so. I'm gonna take them down pretty soon, and yeah, hope you enjoy them. You guys have a wonderful one. All right, catch you guys at the next one. Be safe out there, man. Happy holidays. Holidays are coming. Holidays are here. If I don't get to see you guys for Turkey Day, be safe out there, man. Be safe out there. Enjoy, have fun, drink responsibly. Whatever you guys do out there, man, just be safe, and remember to hug one of your family members, friends, and let them know that you love them. All right, you guys have a wonderful one. Peace.
Why you got to say nasty shit, Ray? Oh, I'm a nasty motherfucker.
Yahweh! Pinche pendejo, güey, ya. Pinche vato, pinche vato, ya, güey. Ya, güey, por favor, idiota.
Ah, te bañaste.
Pinche pendejo, güey. Perdóname,
Vente, diga. Me están dando ganas de bailar un pinche cumbión bien loco.
Sorry, no tortinha.
Oh, Shayla.
What you doing, watermelons? I miss you guys so much.
Vámonos con más música. Queremos mandar un saludo. Sí. Pi, 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 pi.
Ah, now from my brown brothers. Sorry, no tortinha.
Warning. The following podcast will most definitely contain language that will both offend and stimulate. Any situations mirroring your real life are purely coincidental and have nothing to do with you. Calm your tits, sit down,